21 years old.
19.
I am 19 years old, okay.
I'm 19 and I'm here because I believe Britain desperately needs change.
Policies on migration definitely are a big hitter for me and most people, I think, because it seems that, illegal migration has been an issue for years.
Culture being eroded away by a forced multiculturalism in the name of diversity. They're seeing the needs of foreigners, some terrorists, their needs are met first.
There is a real reality that we have to contend with here, and that's the radicalization of young men. There is, if you look at the data, a disproportionate amount of young men that are being radicalized and pulled towards the far right in the country. That's certainly true when you look at it compared to young women. The reality is that is something that we have to contend with, because young people in general, are the first generation that are worse off than the parents before them. Generation after generation has seen the next generation be better off economically than previous, but this is the first generation that isn't. There is a class of young men who, as a result of the housing crisis, can't get on the housing ladder, as a result of wage stagnation, can't move out of their parents' houses, as a result of the educational attainment gaps that exist, can't get educations. They're straddled with debt. The previous generation who got education for free have left the next generation with tens of thousands of pounds of debt for the audacity of getting an education. And there is an identity crisis for sure. Young men don't know where they fit. Now, there is a huge amount of white young men who hark back to a day when they had privilege that they no longer have and would therefore like some of that privilege back. That's undeniable. And that's some of the migration stuff you hear. It's certainly true with some of the misogyny that exists. But we have to contend with and have an open conversation about the fact that there is a real radicalization of young men in our society being pushed and pulled towards the far right, being infantilized by hateful figures like Tommy Robinson.